In this video, I'm going to introduce you to the text editor in Moodle that is available throughout the Moodle site. To begin, I've already turned editing on this site, and I'm going to click to add an activity or resource, and I'm going to demonstrate the text editor by adding the simplest type of resource, a label. Now you'll notice when I click to add a label, one of the things that shows on the screen is this box where I can input the label text. This is going to be the text editor that you will use as you add different activities to your site and that your students will use as they type information to the site as well. For example, when students post to a discussion forum that you create, they're going to be using this text editor to type text or add media for that discussion. So just like you would imagine, you can click into the box and you can type whatever you would like into the text box, and you can adjust the display of the text by clicking on the options that are available in the text editor. For example, you can make the text bold or italicized. You can click this button over here to display more buttons and more options. For example, you can underline text, you can align it, you can add bullets or numbering, you can make something a hyperlink by copying and pasting a URL here and clicking to create the link. There are even options to add formulas or special symbols along with the text that you're typing, and an option to clear the formatting of the text so that you can reformat it so it displays differently. Another important feature of the Moodle text editor is that it will automatically save things as you type. Anytime you see the word draft saved at the bottom right hand corner of the text editor, which should appear about every 30 seconds, you know that Moodle has saved a copy of what you just typed, so that if you lose your internet connection or if you accidentally close the tab, as long as the next thing you do in Moodle is to go back to that same type of activity that you were just typing, your text will be automatically restored by Moodle. The other important feature of the Moodle text editor is your ability to add media along with the things that you're typing. Moodle makes it easy to add images to what you type by simply finding an image, right-clicking to copy the image, and then going back to the text editor and right-clicking to paste the image. Now the image displays along with any text that you've typed. If you would like to make the editor bigger, you can click in the bottom right-hand corner and drag and change the size so that you can see more of what's in it. The last feature that I would like to show you about the text editor is the ability to add video. One way to add video is to go to the internet to find a video. Once you find a video you would like to include in Moodle, look around the page and see if you can find the place where the sharing link for that video is. In YouTube, it's down below the video when you click this button called Share, and then we're going to choose the option to embed the video. I'm going to copy the embed code here. Then in Moodle, I need to find the right place to paste the embed code. I'm going to click the option to show more buttons. Then I'm going to click this far right button to show the HTML behind this web page. Now, a lot of people get nervous whenever they click to show the HTML because they think they're going to have to learn how to write code or manipulate what's behind a website. Actually, all you need to do is click at the very end of this code and then paste in that embed code and click the HTML viewer off, and you'll see that your video embeds just by inserting that embed code. It's helpful if you do learn what the HTML characters mean. You can do a lot more in Moodle if you do know how to work with HTML, but it is certainly not necessary, and most teachers in Moodle never adjust the HTML code. They just use that viewer to insert the code to insert media. Now there's one other important thing that you should know about the Moodle text editor, and that is how it handles YouTube videos, especially so that you can very easily insert them without even having to use the embed code. I'm going to delete this video that I just inserted by clicking after it and then pressing backspace. Notice that I can delete media without ever having to open up the HTML code. I can just delete it as if it were a text character by pressing the backspace key. Next, I'm going to type some text. Then I'm going to select the text and click the option to make that text into a hyperlink. If I go back to my YouTube video, instead of clicking the embed code, this time I'm just going to click the button to share, and I'm going to copy the sharing link for this video, and I'm going to paste that URL as the link that I'm creating. When I click to create the link, it's going to look as if those words just became a hyperlink like any other hyperlink you type into the text. But when I actually click to save and I look at this label that I've just created, Moodle knows that anytime a hyperlink is created that links to a YouTube video, it should replace the text with the actual YouTube video embedded in the page. Anytime a YouTube video is linked in the text editor, Moodle will always automatically embed that YouTube video. So that is how you use the text editor that's built into Moodle that you will use for adding any activity or resource to your course, and that your students will use as they type information into your course as well.